Hey y'all, I'm back with my second Plan With Me video, and this is week 2, January 9th through the 15th. I've started by taking my pages out of my planner this time, and if you guys don't know, I'm using the Happy Planner. It's the 18-month one, and it's the bigger one. And I've masked off some of the boxes, or I started with my first box, and I'm going to stamp repeatedly inside that box. And I masked it off so that it would not get outside of the lines, and then I'm going to peel that away. That's just Post-it masking tape, and I think you can get it pretty much anywhere. I think you can get it, or any office supply store. You can probably order it on Amazon too, or you can just use sticky notes if that's what you have on hand. And then I'm going to continue doing that, and I've sped this up quite a bit because it is very repetitive, and I do this several times, so I didn't want, or I figured you guys would get the point after a couple of boxes, so I decided to go ahead and just speed it up and then just show you the entire process. I'm using a heart stamp on this one. If I didn't mention, I used a hello stamp on the second one, and I think both of those two stamps that I used for the first two boxes, both of those stamps came from like an old Citrus Twist kit from a while back when I was on their design team. And then the heart stamp is I believe it's from a Lawn Fawn stamp set. It's the one that has the mason jar in it. I cannot think of the name. Actually, I have it right here. It's called Summertime Charm. And then I went ahead and used some text for that fourth box, and I'm sticking to the color scheme of the planner page itself, which is kind of a mint and coral, and I'm using some pinks and some mint aqua tones for my boxes that I'm stamping on. And this is a great way to use up supplies, but also, or to use your supplies, but also if you don't have like all the sticker books and you don't have kits and stuff like that, this is a great way to get some color on your page without like having to buy a kit for every single spread. So if you saw my haul, you saw these. I got these from Hobby Lobby, and they're just clear feather stickers, and they're gold foil, and I'm just going to spread some of those around, and I'm using 3, and I feel like that's okay for now. And then I'm also going to use some washi tape. I've seen a few people use the card technique or use like an X-Acto knife to get it straight. That didn't exactly work perfectly for me. I'm probably doing something wrong, but it did better the second time around that I did it. And I've tested it out, and it worked for me when I was testing it out, but for some reason on camera, of course, it didn't. I'm looking through this new sticker book that I have, and it has every 2-page coordinates colors, but I'm just kind of skipping around and choosing different stickers for each box. And yes, I know they don't fit perfectly in the box, but I'm actually okay with that. I like the option of them. First of all, I like white space, but second of all, I like the option of being able to maybe write something there at the bottom too. And I think they sell, if I'm not mistaken, I think at Michael's they have newer sticker books for this particular planner, so that you can have some that will fill those boxes in, if you like the look where it fills the entire spread up. But I actually don't do that anyway, so it really doesn't bother me. I'm choosing just some random stickers. I'm using 3 different sticker books. One's called Productivity, the other one's called Mom, and the other one it just says stickers, and it's like 1,050 stickers. And if you go and you just look around, you'll probably be able to find it. And like I said, it has like a lot of the same stickers on each page, or very similar stickers. They just, every 2 pages coordinate as far as colors. But like I said, I skipped around and chose some from all different pages. I went ahead and stuck my what's for dinner down at the bottom. So I know Tuesdays and Thursdays we don't cook. Tuesdays we go to my parents, and Thursdays my sister cooks. My sister and her husband live across the street, like in 2 doors down or something like that. And so we trade off dinner. So they cook on Thursdays, so I don't really plan for dinner those nights, and then I obviously don't plan for dinner on Tuesday nights either. But I do put what's for dinner in the rest of the boxes, and that way I can go ahead and try to meal plan as much as possible. Although I don't always stick to what I actually plan. I have some of those hexagon stickers, and I love those. I wish I would have gotten more, but those are from Hobby Lobby, and I wish that all of them were matte, because they are a great They are a great like little sticky note just to write something small. And on those 2 hexagons, I just wrote "See Clients," because I know that on Wednesday and on Friday for sure that I see clients for therapy. And then I have meetings some of the other weeks, so I've already noted that, especially on Thursday, I have meeting, and on Mondays, I have meetings. And so I went ahead and noted that I have a meeting on Thursday, but right now I'm just adding some ephemera. I think I'm all over the place because, and this is why, I did not write anything down ahead of time. I actually at one point had to turn off the camera and like ask my husband, okay, when's your game? When are your games this week? And um, when like and then I had to like think about what we were gonna have for dinner and stuff like that because I didn't plan. I just like got so excited about decorating that that's what I did first, and I probably should have planned first, if that makes sense. I have this little bin of like shapes, and if you're more of a planner person and not so much of a scrapbooker, you may not have just like lots of ephemera and stuff sitting around. But I love to use ephemera. First of all, I have tons of it, and I need to use it up. But second of all, I have these little shapes that are just punched that I keep in a little bin on my desk, and I often use them just as little final touches. I've also chosen a couple of circle stickers from, I think it's probably the Mom sticker book that says like relax and family time and stuff like that. And obviously, I don't have to necessarily plan for that, but it is just something to add as decoration. I added a little, you probably didn't see me do, or you probably didn't hear me. Well, you didn't hear me talk about this because I didn't mention it. But earlier, as I was talking, I laid down a little fishtail banner, and I just wrote game day, I believe. I think I did that because in the Mom book, there's a lot of game day stickers, but they didn't match the color scheme I was going for, so I just chose something else. Right now, I'm actually trying to figure out what I'm going to be doing next, and that's kind of why I'm struggling. But I did find a stamp. It's a Studio Calico stamp, and it has like lots of different things like reading, eating, watching, that kind of thing. And I've just stamped eating there at the top. That way I can kind of get a good idea of what we're going to be having that week and what I'm going to need to be buying. Um, Normally, I'd probably do more of like a shopping list or an overall to-do list or something like that. But before I write it in those boxes, I've got to think about what we're going to be having. I've added a couple little strips of washi going vertically in that box down below. And then I've added some other little gold stickers and ephemera. And then I think I'm trying to figure out what else I'm going to be doing. I'm adding another little sticker just to kind of fill up some space. I think I mentioned this before, but my top column or my top row is work related. My second row is to-do list, and my third row is anything home or external or outside of work related, if that makes sense. So if I have a to-do list at work, I'll probably go ahead and write that in the top box because I don't want to mix that with my um, home to-do list. Now, before I was like writing work to do there and then at the bottom doing home to do, but I think I need more space on the bottom. So I'm going to keep everything with work up at the top. I'm going to go ahead and write down what we're having. I think I'm writing, I'm putting pizza there on Friday because I know will probably be, oh no, Saturday. And then on Sunday, I think I put like build your own burrito or burrito bowl. And then Wednesday, I probably put rotisserie chicken because those are delicious. If you guys, I don't know if any of you are from Texas, if you have HEB, but HEB has these rotisserie chickens. I'm sure other grocery stores have them too. And sometimes I'll just pick one up after work and make some vegetables and just eat that. And then on Monday, I think I put pasta with broccoli just because that's easy. But or any veggies that I guess we have on hand. But I am gonna go ahead and just note here what I think we're having for dinner each day. And then at the bottom there, I'm gonna put my shopping list here in a second. I added a little heart ephemera, not for any particular reason, just because I thought it was cute. And then I think I'm looking for another label. I do find another label. And then for those of you who aren't sure what I'm using to put to adhere these things, it's just like a Tombow dot runner. You can get them at any craft store, and you can use regular glue. It really doesn't matter. And then I'm decorating with some of the gold glitter embellishments from Crate Paper, the Wonder collection. I loved that collection, but I have a few of those little glitter pieces left. And then I'm going to add some gold washi with stars. I think I added. Yeah, I think I just went ahead and decided I was going to like make it longer than the box itself and then just go ahead and tear off the excess on both ends. And then I made a little to-do list on Sunday by using just like a vertical to-do list strip, and then I'm writing right next to it. I think I needed to write that I need to upload my planner video for next week, and then something else, I don't remember. A lot of the time is looking through those books. I've heard somebody else say that before, and that is very true. It took me a little while to kind of figure out what all I was using, and the more books you have, probably the more overwhelming it is. I only have 3, so I can't imagine what it would be like having to look through like more. But I guess if you get a good idea of what each one has, and I think it probably makes the process a lot easier. But I did struggle a little bit trying to figure out what I was going to use. So here's where I'm thinking I'm going to make kind of an overall to-do list on that little Project Life card and do the same thing I did on my first planner video where I punched holes, but I actually don't end up doing that. And then I'm using some more of those little hexagon pink stickers that I'm probably going to run out of the first time I'm using them. But I'm going to have to find some more of those. I know that I got those from Hobby Lobby, but I'm going to have to find some that are just all matte and all different colors because I really loved those. That was very easy. Those are very easy to use. And then here's where I'm noting that I need to shop. On Wednesday, I'm going to have to shop for, why am I going shopping on Wednesday? Oh, I'm going to have to go get the rotisserie chicken. And then on Saturday, I'm going to have to shop so that I can get either if I'm going to pick up a pizza from the grocery store, or if not, then I at least need to get the stuff for our burritos the next day. Just looking through the sticker book again, and then I'm kind of deciding that I like the way that this is looking and there's not much more else that I want to add. And so I just found one little, I think, heart or something, and I added it right to the top of that black and white polka dot circle there. And then that pretty much finishes up the spread. I hope you guys enjoyed this process, and let me know if you have any questions, and I hope you guys have a great week.